What? Honest mechanics exist? Here are 14 of the best that were not only honest, but some straight up refused to take my money. This first level of virality I call the Afro Man before the cops broke his gate. I sneakily loosened my oil drain plug to try to trap this shop. A loose oil drain plug creates an oil leak, and I ask how much to fix it. The owner of Furerza Latina Auto Shop and his mechanic found the leak, tightened it, and let me know there was no actual leak. I attempted to pay, but he shook his head and waved his hands, indicating no charge. He let me tip his guy, passed the test with flying colours, earning him a modest 70,000 views, and his mechanic a $40 tip. We're going to be paying attention to this legend. He's trying to find the mystery oil leak I brought him using the loose oil drain plug method again. I'm outside the office sitting on the ground after rejecting their offer to drive me home. They offered this because at this location there's no waiting room. Pretty unusual. But this isn't an episode of Cribs. I don't care about amenities, so long as they aren't scamming me, I'll happily hang out with the ants. Alright, Mr. Mechanic, what'd you find?
Oil plug is loose.
So how much driving would that have taken for it to come out?
Well, I don't know. It all depends on the driving, the vibrations, anything. Over time, it'll just come out, and then you would know when your engine quit running.
Heck yeah, you boys rule. Take my money, sir. But they didn't want to charge me for this, which is a nice gesture, but shouldn't be expected. They could have charged me their diag fee, which is usually around 1 hour labor, $100 to $150. Expectations exceeded. Their video amassed 80,000 views, and our mechanic friend receives a $30 tip. Our final submission in the Afro Man before the cops broke his gate level of virality has one of my favorite people I've come across. I named her Betty. She trusts the driving in Atlanta as much as I do, and saw the car was parked in a spot where it might get hit. Here's what she had to say.
Too short for running. Move this out of the way so it doesn't get clobbered by some idiot in the parking lot.
Thanks, Betty. I don't want to get clobbered by any idiots in the parking lot. That's why you're the best. Preparing the vehicle, I managed to fail by not having nearly the right tool to loosen this. Then compounded my fails by being impatient once I finally got it loose. It wasn't dripping fast enough, so I loosened it some more until the plug flew out. Whoops. I dropped half the oil onto the pavement. It would have been all the oil, but I desperately blocked the drain hole with my thumb while blindly searching the ground with my other hand to find the drain plug. Good thing the car had been sitting a while, or I would have burnt myself hilariously, but also possibly seriously. Anyway, it was all worth it because we found a great shop with this test. They also found the oil drain plug I loosened quickly, so I would assume they are not only honest but also skilled. When I went back to get B-roll, they were all super nice and not angry that I did my test, and were all pleased to be named one of the best mechanics in Atlanta. Benefield Automotive by Hartsfield Jackson and Betty, you guys are awesome. They charged $139 diag fee, and their video amassed 97,000 views. Part 2, Rachel Zegler Snow White levels of virality, coming soon.